Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Karen with Ask the Spirit Guides, and we have 20 questions here that I'm going to ask regarding the funding of the government that's coming up in 3 weeks from now, and the role we can play in making sure that Democrats are fighting against authoritarianism. And I don't really like using the word fighting, but that's the only word I got right now. So we're gonna, if you want to see the overview of the whole thing of what I'm talking about here, I did an intro on this. This is just a separate part of that video. I did the coffee with Karen part basically, and I will go ahead and post at the end of this video if you want to watch the full length video so you know what, the ideas that we could be, I give some tips on things that we could be doing over the next 3 weeks in that full length video. So join me there if you want to. Okay, so let's go ahead and say the prayer. All right, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light. And ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, our community, the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Okay. All right. So these questions are, so we've got 20 questions just designed to reveal just a deeper truth about what is going on right now over the next 3 weeks, and whether or not the things we do will make a difference or not, because then we'll know, like, should we put our energy into it, So let's see what the lead team collective has to say. So lead team, hello. I haven't talked to them today yet, so thank you to my guides. I really appreciate your guidance and support, and same to the lead team. Thank you for being here. We've got 20 questions in front of us regarding Democrats and the authoritarian takeover, basically, that the Trump administration is trying to do. Is there any questions in front of me that are not in our best interest to know? No? Okay. All right. All right. Well, as always, if there's anything that's not helpful for us, just, refrain from answering, obviously. Yes. Okay. And if you guys could show your appreciation, those out there, hello, you. Sometimes it's hard to know. I'm like, do they know I'm talking to you or I'm talking to the SGs? So if you can send your appreciation to the lead teams as well as your own team, if you haven't thanked them today, show a little appreciation. They definitely, I think, appreciate that. So, okay, lead team, let's get started. So number 1. Will Senate Democrats seriously consider adding funding conditions this time around with the funding of the government? Yes, they will. Okay. Are they actually going to fund the government? Come with the conditions, will it actually pass? No. Okay. So are we going to see a government shutdown come October 1st? I think it's October 1st. Oh, we are going to. Okay. Entertainment purposes only and allegedly. Okay. So is Chuck Schumer likely to back away from unconditional funding? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. But let me ask you the reverse. Is Chuck Schumer going to back away from conditional funding? No. Okay, good, you guys. But we still need to, is it important for us to be contacting our Democratic leaders to make sure we are going to support them in this, but by putting conditions on the funding? Yes. Okay. If none of us make calls, will there still be unconditional funding? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, actually, I said that the wrong way. So they said yes, though. Okay. If we don't make calls, will there be conditional funding regardless? No. Okay, so we need to get our butts in gear, you guys. Not just us, but hopefully We need to get, they're saying no. So they need to know that we're serious about this. Okay. Are there at least 3 to 4 Senate Democrats ready to hold the line publicly? Yes. Okay. Are there any Republicans that are ready to hold the line to authoritarian publicly? Yes. Okay. Well, we'll see. Will public pressure from calls genuinely shift at least one swing senator's vote? Yes. You guys, I'm sorry about that. They're cutting the trees down. Is that too loud? I was trying to get my husband out of the house because I'm like, can you skedaddle? Because they were taking a break from cutting the trees. Is that too loud? Well, I'm going to keep going, you guys, because I kind of want to get this published, okay? Sorry. So just try to ignore it, okay? I hope it's not too loud. Okay. Are Republicans secretly counting on Democrats to fold again? Yes. Ugh. Okay. Have the Democrats been doing anything? The Democratic Party, have they actually been coming up with a good strategic plan over the last 6 months? Yes. Okay. Because Ezra's not too sure. I don't think he has any proof at this point. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, Ezra, it's part of the intro that I gave to these questions, okay? You'll have to go Ezra Klein, watch his video below if you don't want to watch my whole intro. Worth watching, okay? All right. Has the Supreme Court already greenlit more executive power than most people realize? Yes. This is why this is serious, you guys. We've got to get making phone calls and just get spreading the word to those who around you that are willing to listen to you. At this point, I don't talk to people who are just not interested. I mean, I don't talk to people about this who are not interested. I'm just tired of batting, feeling like I'm bugging them, but find the people who are still willing to hear you and are willing to make the phone calls. We just need to encourage them to do it because maybe they haven't thought about it for a while, and that's okay, but we need to get out there, just encouraging people who are, open to doing it, okay? All right. And you could send them this video if you wanted to, if that's helpful. You do, whatever is helpful. All right, or send them Ezra's video. Okay. I don't think Ezra talks about making phone calls, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he does. Is Trump actively directing the use of masked agents as a show of force? Yes. Okay. Is foreign money still flowing into Trump family businesses right now? Yes. Entertainment purposes only, allegedly. Are intelligence or defense officials inside the system quietly resisting? Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Okay, that's good to know. Is there risk that Democrats framing this around healthcare costs and corruption would break through more than democracy versus authoritarianism? Yes. So what that tells me is when we make phone calls, we don't really want to focus necessarily on democracy versus authoritarianism. We want to focus on the corruption and, I think the authoritarianism, letting them know that we're quite aware that this is happening right now, But yeah, I think that's fine. I probably will. Okay. Would a government shutdown without clear messaging backfire politically on the Democrats? Yes, it will. So the Democrats need clear messaging. Okay, so would a government shutdown with clear messaging backfire politically on the Democrats? No. So Ezra talks about that if they do the government shutdown, but they don't have clear messaging about it, then they're going to lose the opportunity for how much power that could bring. So let's hope that they do have clear messaging. So is it likely that the Democratic Party right now is ready with clear messaging for a government shutdown? Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. But it still requires our phone calls. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. I'm actually going to send my representatives on email. I'm going to call and I'm going to email. And I'm going to send them Ezra's video. I think it's fine to do that. Their aides might watch it. Okay. So that's another thing you could do to get Ezra's video moving. Okay. It's just the more people see his video, the more people will be paying attention. There's like 327,000 views on it now, but there should be a lot more. Okay. If we really want. So that's another thing you can do. We talked about in my intro. That's another thing you can do is send his video out. Okay. Or give a like to it, turn it on, even if you're not going to listen to it, and just let it run. You know, hit on ads on it. That will help too, because the more money YouTube makes, that's just the way it is. The more money YouTube makes, the more the videos go out there. Okay. All right. Is there a real chance of stage provocations, if Guard or ICE, National Guard, or ICE actions are challenged? I'm not really sure what that question means. Yes. Okay. Hopefully you know what that means. Do pro-democracy groups already have a hidden coordinated plan they're waiting to deploy? Yes. Oh, well, that's good to know. Are media outlets deliberately downplaying the scale of authoritarian moves? I think we know the answer to this. I'm rolling my eyes. Yes. Okay. Just confirming, though. Could focusing demands narrowly on oversight protections gain bipartisan support? Yes. So could focusing demands narrowly on oversight protections gain? So, okay, yes. Okay. Is the Democratic National Committee's fundraising crisis weakening their leverage? Yes. Okay. So Ezra said that the Democratic National Committee right now has $15 million. Nobody is making donations to them because people are mad because they don't have strong messaging. And the political Republican Party has 80 million. Not good. Not good. I'm not donating to them unless I know that they're actually going to be doing something, you know, but that's not good. So, yeah. Okay. It's kind of a catch-22, isn't it? Would visible international pushback, allies speaking out, slow Trump's consolidation? No. Okay. Is there a risk that watchdog groups themselves will face retaliation campaigns? Probably. Yep. Okay. Could focusing activism on a handful of swing states be the tipping point? Yes. Okay. So phone calls. You can make phone calls, I believe. Can somebody please confirm this for me? You can make phone calls to the Democratic leaders in swing states, even if you're not a constituent, I believe. Can somebody confirm that for me? The only thing you can't do is fill out a form on their website because they'll ask where do you live? You know what I mean? To send email messages to them, basically. So, but you could email, but if you want to, usually filling the form out, like if I go to Tammy Baldwin's website and she has a form, they'll ask where do you live, and it usually has to be within their state. So, but you can call. I don't see how that doesn't make an impact. Let me know, you guys, what you think about that, okay? Because then we could just focus on the swing states, right? Okay, are we meant to keep pressure consistent for all 3 weeks until the deadline for maximum effect? Yes. Okay. So it will make a difference if, like, let's just say 5,000 of us in this community decide we're going to call every day. Will that make a difference, do you think? Yes, it will. Okay. Because at least that's 5,000 more, and who knows how many other communities are talking about the same thing right now. So we can just be joining them, right? Yes. Okay. All right, you guys, let me know what you think. This is kind of serious stuff right now, and we just want to stay active. We were very active right after the inauguration for 3 or 4 months. I think it's calmed down a little bit. And I'm afraid I'm really trying not to let my mindset be used to, because that's what they want. Like now I'm getting, are we getting used to him going into blue cities and just being like, well, what are you going to do about it? We can't get to that point because then we're just settling basically. So that's my opinion only. All right, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.